What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we have some very exciting news regarding some leaked images of our summer 2025 sets, more specifically the minifigures like the Galactic Marine as well as the helmet of the clone pilot. So we'll be taking a look at those images today, so without further ado, let's get right on into this video. Now, the first thing that I want to take a look at is our Galactic Marine. We actually have images of the torso as well as the helmet that are going to be used on this minifigure. Starting off with the torso, I think that this is looking great. I think there's some amazing detailing throughout, and as well as having the nice gray color scheme on top of the maroon printing. I think this is looking amazing and shaping up to be one of the best minifigures that we've seen in recent years, but it does all come down to the final product. And I think one of my favorite inclusions here is definitely the battle scarring and just battle damage. On the torso, you can see it looks worn, it looks torn with all of the different cuts ups and like dents in the armor. I think it looks amazing. Moving on to the back, it's a little disappointing to see that little shoulder strap does not come down to the back. I think that would have been a very nice inclusion and made this a better minifigure, but it does still get the job done with the back printing, having some more of that wear and tear and just having the overall design. But I think probably more importantly than the torso, we actually have images of the helmet mold that are going to be used on our Galactic Marine, which this is very interesting. I was not expecting a 100% different mold. I know that was in the leaks and rumors, but I thought that it would be very similar to our Imperial Snowtrooper, but this is just a completely pleasant surprise. I'm very happy to be seeing this new helmet mold, and I think that it's going to work great for the Galactic Marines. Now, we haven't seen the printing yet, but as of we are approaching the summer of 2025, we're going to be getting new leaks and images every day, so make sure you subscribe to stay up to date. But I think looking at this, it is very exciting, and probably most exciting, it's actually dual molded. As you come around to the back, you can see how the black kind of insert in the back, which is very nice to see because this would have been something that would have been very hard for LEGO to print. So being dual molded, I think, is definitely a great inclusion. And overall, I have to say that the shaping on this helmet is looking very good. I can't wait to see what LEGO goes about for doing the printing, and I think once they slather on all of that maroon printing and all of the nice detailing, I think that this should be a great minifigure. Now, one kind of issue that I saw a couple of people talking about is the little mold point on the back. You can see it's a little divot where, where LEGO goes to put in the mold, that's where it kind of detaches. So some people were complaining about that. Personally, I don't think it's that bad of a thing. Now, it is on the center of the back of the head, so maybe it's a little bit prevalent and front and center, but honestly, I think once this part has the maroon printing, it's going to be very hard to see, and I don't think it's that big of an issue. It's a small divot in the back of the head. You're barely really going to see it. I understand that people don't want it to be there, but LEGO can't really make the helmet mold if they don't have a mold point on the figure, so I don't think it's that big of an issue, and I think that this helmet mold is looking amazing. And we actually have images of another helmet mold being the clone pilot, the Phase 1 clone pilot that is coming out in the V19 Torrents, and this might be the best helmet mold that we have ever gotten for a LEGO clone trooper. Now, this just has some amazing detail. Now, I will say, take this one with a little bit more of a grain of salt, just because I think it's a little less reputable. Not to say that it's fake or anything like that. It's just compared to what is backing it versus the other ones. Not to say that it's not true, but it might be a little bit too good to be true. I think that the printing here, the level of detailing on the different mold indents, I didn't mean to say printing, looks amazing. Looking at all of our different detail here, looking toward the earpiece, you have all of these different indents, all of the different shaping. So much detail has gone into this clone helmet. It looks like a custom. That's why I said take this with a grain of salt, because it looks that good. Now, I'm really hoping that this one turns out to be true, and if it is, it just looks amazing in my opinion. I don't know what else to say. I can't wait to see what LEGO does when they print on this. Now, having it in these different colors is not how it's going to come in the set. It is going to be in that white and then printed on top of. These are just kind of like test trial ones, whatever's going on at the factories. You never know nowadays. That's how these leaked out. They got in swipes from the factories. These sets are already in production. As you can see when you look inside the helmets of the battle pack or the Galactic Marine, you can see the 2024 trademark in there, as this was something that was done very far in advance, as LEGO does with most of their sets. But back to the clone pilot helmet, this is looking amazing and I cannot wait. I love all of the detailing on here. This might go down as one of the best clone troopers that we have ever gotten if this ends up being the helmet. And that's going to do it for this video and all of our different images. I wanted to give a huge shout out to Get Cooped over on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description, as they're the person that I got all of these images from. So thank you. And I think that these are shaping up to be amazing, and we're going to be getting more and more information and images as go on. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so you are first notified when I post a new video about the different leaks and rumors. And make sure to leave a like if you are excited. I think that these rumors and leaks are shaping up to be an amazing year for LEGO Star Wars, especially the summer wave of 2025 will go down in history. So thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew signing out.